This looks like a tricky one. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, as a reminder, we have r theta. R is equal to f of theta. So we have r theta, and r is equal to this quantity. So I have 1 subtract 2 cosine of theta, and then theta. And what is the distance between the origin and the point on the coordinates as we change here? Okay, so let's try that. By the way, I also noticed I missed one thing here. This is going to be negative pi. So I'm just going to change that so I don't make a simple mistake. That's going to be, sorry, I said pi, meant negative theta. All right, let's get started here. Maybe we'll keep it with red. So I'm going to start by going here. So let's start with pi over 2. So I have 1 subtract 2 cosine of negative pi over 2. Now, although this is positive pi over 2, remember that when we plug it in, we see a negative sign there. Okay, so I'm going to think down here. And so I'm using the point, that's this part right here. And there's a comma, and then our theta, remember, is pi over 2. So I'm going to start and going in the direction of pi over 2. So pi over 2 is right up here, pi over 2, dot, 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 dot. Now let's do some math. Okay, so if I have a unit circle and it says to rotate down pi over 2, that'd be right here. Now what is the cosine there? This is 0 and negative 1. So the cosine of negative pi over 2 is actually 0. So this quantity equals 0. 0 times 2 is 0, and 1 minus 0 is 1. All right, so I have a positive 1. So this is where my first point is, right? My first point is right there at pi over 2. And then I'm going to do a different color here to stand it out. Let's do black. Now I'm going to rewrite this as 1 subtract 2 cosine, and I'm going to use pi. So negative pi, and then we have pi back here. Okay, so again, why is it negative? We can see it right there. Well, let's figure this out. Where's pi? Pi is right here. Pi is right here. And let's see, what else do we have? I'm going to evaluate this. So here's my unit circle. Negative pi says instead of going this way, we're going to rotate it back here, landing in the same spot. I know that is going to be negative 1, 0. So the cosine at negative pi is negative 1. So this is a negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2. So I have 1 plus 2 is 3. So I really have 3 and pi. So 1, 2, 3 in the direction of pi. It is going like this. It's going right like that. And we want to know, how is the distance between the origin and the point with the coordinates, okay? The distance is increasing. Let's see. The distance is increasing, then the distance is decreasing. Well, the distance from here to here is increasing, right, as we go up. So I believe the correct answer is C. Now we're looking at problem 22 right now. Again, we're measuring this distance and this distance, right? So our second distance is longer than our first, so it continues to increase as we go from pi over 2 to pi.